Hello everyone, Alanzo Paul here at UBC. We've been here all week long doing events, talks, Q&As, rocking up with students to reach this campus for Jesus.
We had a fantastic turnout. We changed venues just at the last minute, and I'm so glad that we did because we were packed to the walls. Students were asking such fantastic questions, such as, why would Jesus actually raise from the dead? What does that mean for me personally? Or, I've accepted Jesus, but why can't I stop sinning? Lots of these students are wrestling with who Jesus was historically. The conversations are still going on around the room here, and I know at least a couple of people who are really seeking Jesus today.
The unique thing about this conference is we really wanted to grapple with the hardest questions about our faith. Not just the impersonal, why is there evil in the world? Like, why does evil happen to me when there's a good God? You know, how do I rationalize science and religion and faith? How do I engage with some of the claims of the Bible about women, and where do they really fit into the model? I mean, so these are all very personal questions.
I felt that God was not relevant to me and that I couldn't apply what I've learned in the faith. Coming out to this conference was to discover who God was to me and to find my way in a very secular world that tempts me and pushes me away from Christ. I haven't really committed to seeking before, but now I am, because I know the weight of the gospel and the importance that it carries and the hope that I want to have in Jesus.
Two things that really stood out. First thing was one of the quotes that he brought up by Rabbi Zacharias. If there's evil in the world, there must be good, and if there's good and evil, there must be a moral law. And if there's a moral law in the world, there must be a moral lawgiver. Like, wow, that was like a wow moment there. And another thing of how the crucifixion of Christ, of Jesus Christ, and how that showed God's trait of love and justice at the same time. That was another wow moment. That it just made it really easy to digest. Really touched me, and yeah, it was awesome.
And it was a powerful time where I got to talk about the cross and what actually happened when Jesus died on the cross. That substitutionary atonement that happened, that Jesus died for our sins. And powerful moment at the end of the night where I got to have people raise their hands, and I saw a couple hands go up that they wanted to pray to receive Jesus. So tonight we got to actually see a couple people saved, and I even got to talk to a gentleman afterwards who says he's just not sure that he's actually received this forgiveness. He doesn't know if he can actually believe that he is forgiven. So I had a long conversation with him where he was able to actually receive that gift of forgiveness tonight, and we prayed. And so it's just fantastic to end a Friday night at a mission week like this. God has done so much. So thank you for all of you who do support this work. It is just our joy and our privilege to partner alongside God, to be called co-laborers, to be invited into this work, and to see the transformation that takes place.